What is up, guys, and welcome back. We got a crazy show for you today. This one happened in Oklahoma, where two fishermen went noodling, and then one ended up strangling and killing his fishing partner, and then blames a mythical creature of the forest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is one of the craziest things I've ever heard of. You're gonna wanna get the details on this. Stay tuned. Alright guys, before we dive into this video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on. I make fresh new content every single week. But alright guys, let's get into this video. So yeah guys, we are stepping away from the cheating vids a little bit and covering something even more insane and scandalous and unbelievable. So I am shocked that this hasn't made bigger news. This only happened a couple months ago, back in July. This happened in Oklahoma. Two fishermen, Larry Doyle Sanders, he's 53 years old, and then Jimmy Knighton went noodling together on the Canadian River in Oklahoma. And they had done this before. They had gone fishing together before. They were friends. They were fishing partners. And they were out there noodling, having a good old time. I don't know if you guys know what noodling is. It's where you go actually try and catch catfish with your bare hands. It's pretty crazy. Woo! I've never done it. I have seen people do it. It actually is a little bit dangerous too. So yeah, Larry and Jimmy go out there and they go noodling. Who knows? You know, they're probably finding some fish. They're catching some fish. For some reason, an argument breaks out between the two, and it begins to get physical. And this is where things get really freaking crazy. So like I said, somehow this argument keeps escalating until it gets physical, and then ultimately Larry ends up strangling Jimmy to death right on the riverbank and just leaves him there. I know this is getting pretty dark, guys. This is pretty crazy. Imagine going fishing with your buddy and you guys start arguing and he decides he's just going to end your life. This is getting pretty wild. But this isn't the craziest part about the story. Basically, some time goes by and police start questioning Larry because they realize that Larry was the last person to be seen with Jimmy. Larry actually admitted to a family member that he had killed his friend, and that's how, you know, his family member tipped off the deputies, and that's how the deputies started questioning Larry. I guess Larry's daughter is the one who turned him in. She's actually the girlfriend of the victim's son. So the guy who was strangled by Larry, his son is actually dating Larry's daughter. This is some crazy. This sounds like stuff that happens around here in West Virginia, but no, this was over in Oklahoma, which I guess isn't much different. After hours of questioning, Larry cracks, admits to killing him, but he says it's not his fault. He puts the blame on someone, or actually something else. So they arrest Larry for first-degree murder, and this is what he has to say. Larry says that he discovered that Jimmy intended to feed him to a Sasquatch, and that is why he attacked Jimmy. That's right, guys. He thinks that his friend was going to feed him to a Bigfoot. So he decided that only one of them was going to make it out there alive because Bigfoot was coming and he had to fight his friend to the death. Larry said that Jimmy attempted to get away from him so that the Sasquatch could eat him. Larry would not let Jimmy get away because he knew if Jimmy got away that the Sasquatch was going to eat him, to eat Larry. He didn't want that to happen. So he punched Jimmy and then he struck Jimmy with a stick. Apparently they fought for an extended amount of time on the ground, and then Larry finally got the upper hand and was able to choke Jimmy to death by the river. So this Larry Sanders guy ended up drawing a map to show them where his ex-fishing partner's body was. This is a pretty crazy story, guys. It's pretty dark and twisted. It's definitely the first time I've covered something like this. Pretty insane, and then you're gonna blame Bigfoot. I'm wondering if like drugs were involved there or something to that matter. He keeps sticking to the story. He keeps swearing that his friend was going to feed him the Bigfoot. This is unreal. Like, I wonder how there had to be some kind of substance abuse going on there. What's crazy is the guy that he, you know, his friend, the guy that he ultimately murdered. It's a pretty big guy. It's kind of surprising that old Larry was able to get the best of him. So yeah, guys, I'm actually reading more about this Larry Sanders guy, and it turns out that he had some outstanding warrants for unpaid fines that were drug-related cases. So that's really making me think that he was just out there tripping. And the drug that he was caught with was actually methamphetamine. So this is all starting to make way more sense. How crazy would it be if like Bigfoot was really out there though? And like nobody's gonna believe this guy because he's on meth. But what if he really saw Bigfoot? Holy crap. But yeah, guys, this happened back in July 26th of this year, so only a couple months ago, and I haven't heard like any real coverage of this, which is insane because this story is absolutely unreal. Other articles saying that Larry said that Jimmy summoned Bigfoot. How do you summon a Bigfoot? Old buddy thought he's gonna get eaten by a Sasquatch. Can you freaking believe it, guys? By the way, I have Sasquatch tees on my website, 5050fishing.com. Go get yourself one. this is the perfect video, I guess, to promote the fact that I have a Sasquatch shirt. So at this point in time, I don't think he's been sentenced. Like I said, it's only happened a couple months ago. I haven't found anything on sentencing or anything like that. I just think that this is absolutely insane. Guys, comment below. Let me know what you think about this. Do you believe old Larry? Do you believe that he really thought that his friend had summoned Bigfoot? Comment below, let me know. Or do you think that there was some like substance abuse or something going on? That's what I probably think. I mean, who knows? Maybe he really felt like that he was gonna get eaten by Bigfoot, but he could have just been like tripping off of some crazy stuff. Or maybe he just made the whole thing up because he couldn't come up with a good explanation on why he just murdered his fishing buddy. I think the main component here though is the methamphetamine. He had to have been on meth, man. Holy crap. But yeah, he's still in custody and they haven't sentenced him yet. They're probably trying to figure all this crap out. Like, I wonder if they actually have like investigators out there looking for signs of Bigfoot. Oh my gosh, it'd be insane if they're paying taxpayers dollars to go out there and hunt Bigfoot. They got Larry with them, like showing him where he's seen him and everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is crazy. What's crazy about stuff like this is like, it seems like when stuff like this happens and people are like, you know, abusing substances, it seems like they take it easy on them. Like, it's almost like they just don't hold them fully accountable and end up just like putting them in like a loony bin or just putting them in rehab, and ultimately they get away with murder, guys. So yeah, what a crazy and ridiculous story this was. So I guess the moral of this story is that you shouldn't go noodling with your friend who may or may not be on meth and believes in Bigfoot, because things can go sideways really fast. If you combine meth and Bigfoot, things can get pretty hairy pretty quick. Matter of fact, it's probably just to avoid hanging out with anyone who is on meth and believes in Bigfoot. Honestly, you should probably just not hang out with anyone who's on meth. I mean, noodling, meth, Bigfoot, just doesn't mix, folks. Just does not mix. Comment below, let me know if you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. You know, I've been doing a lot of the cheater videos. You guys have seemed to enjoy that. I wanted to step away from those a little bit and do something a little bit different. So we actually just broke 20,000 subscribers on this channel, but I'm still kind of trying to figure out the exact direction I want to go, you know. So that's where I kind of lean on you guys a little bit. Do you want to see more videos like this, or do you want to see actual fishing videos? Do you want me to get back into going out and producing some awesome fishing content? I got a couple on standby that I'm going to be dropping here soon, but just kind of want to know what you guys want to see. I also want to say that although the claims by Larry Sanders and, you know, this whole story is completely ridiculous, and there is a little bit of humor to it, what happened to Mr. Knighton is not funny at all. And I do want to offer my condolences to the Knighton family and friends of Jimmy Knighton, and I hope that Larry Sanders gets the punishment that he deserves. But alright guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.